Hey everybody, Jeremy here again. I'm doing a series of posts inviting us to consider how would Jesus interact on social media in this moment. We're looking at Jesus' most famous block of teaching called the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew chapter 5, 6, and 7. What I did some years ago is I took Eugene Peterson's paraphrase of these chapters, of these words of Jesus, and I just added to them to apply it directly to social media interaction. And we're going to pick up where we left off last time in chapter 5 with verse 23. Hear the word of Jesus today. This is how I want you to conduct yourself on social media. If you show up to church on Sunday and are about to make an offering, you suddenly remember a grudge a friend has against you because of an awkward or offensive Facebook exchange, I want you to abandon your offering. Leave church immediately. Go to this friend in person, face to face, and make things right. Then and only then, come back and work things out with God. Or say you're on Twitter or Facebook and an old enemy rips you to shreds in the comment thread. Don't lose a minute. Make the first move. You make things right with him. After all, if you leave the first move to him, knowing his track record, you're likely to end up in a lawsuit, maybe even jail. If that happens, you won't get out without a stiff fine. You know the next commandment pretty well, too. Don't go to bed with another's spouse. But don't think you've preserved your virtue simply by staying out of bed. Your heart can be corrupted by lust even quicker than your body. Those leering looks at profile photos and online images you think nobody notices, they also corrupt. Let's not pretend this is easier than it really is. If you want to live a morally pure life on social media and the internet, here's what you have to do. You have to blind your right eye the moment you catch it in a lustful leer. You have to choose to live one-eyed or else be dumped on the moral trash pile. And you have to chop off your right hand the moment it causes you to stumble. Better a bloody stump than your entire being discarded for good in the dump. Don't say anything you don't mean. This counsel is embedded deep in our traditions. You only make things worse when you lay down a smokescreen of pious talk on Facebook, saying, "I'll pray for you" in a comment, and never doing it. Or liking something, or saying, "God be with you," and not meaning it. You don't make your words true by embellishing them with religious lace. In making your Facebook posts and comments sound more religious, it becomes less true. Just say yes and no. When you manipulate words to get more likes and more traffic, you go wrong. Here's another old saying that deserves a second look. Eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Is that going to get us anywhere? Here's what I propose. Don't hit back with a heated defensive verbal comeback at all. If someone posts something offensive or hurtful, stand there and take it. If someone drags you into a nasty comment thread and strips you of your dignity, don't meet at their level and instead speak kindly in return. If someone takes unfair advantage of you, use the occasion to practice the servant life. No more tit-for-tat stuff. Live and conduct yourselves online generously. You're familiar with the old written law, love your friend, and its unwritten companion, hate your enemy. I'm challenging that. I'm telling you to love your enemies. Let their tweets and posts bring out the best in you, not the worst. When that obnoxious, opinionated online troll gives you a hard time, respond with the energies of prayer, for then you are working out your true selves, your God-creative selves. This is what God does. He likes and sends friend requests to everyone. the good and bad bloggers, the nice and nasty tweeters. If all you do is love those who like your posts and read your blog, do you expect a bonus? Anybody can do that. If you simply say hello to those who Facebook message you, do you expect a medal? Any run-of-the-mill sinner does that. In a word, what I'm saying is, grow up in your online interactions. You're kingdom people. Now live like it on social media. Live out your God-created identity. Live generously and graciously toward others, the way God lives toward you. We'll stop there for today, brothers and sisters, but I hope that you're being encouraged and challenged by Jesus, who calls his people to walk a narrower path, the path less traveled, the way that leads to light. I like the way, I like to put it this way. Let's be a breath of fresh air right now on the social media landscape, not fire-breathing dragons. So peace. We'll see you next time.